Hi everyone, today we are starting with chapter 4 Business Services of CBSE NCERT plus 1 syllabus and I'm Pankil Priya. In case you love my content, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. We'll start with the chapter first now, Business Services. You must be wondering why this chapter has been given in our syllabi and it's a fourth chapter. Why Business Services was not taught before? And what exactly do we mean by business services? If you remember your first chapter, you've already done a part of it in the first chapter with auxiliaries to trade, or you've done it with the business services out there. The same thing continues out here. See, you must have purchased an ice cream and got it home, and you must have sat with your family members and had that ice cream at home. Or you must have gone to an ice cream parlor, ordered an ice cream and had it there. You must have also gone to the cinema hall to watch a movie, and what you could have done is purchase a CD, come back home and watch it with the family at home without going to the cinema hall. Now what's the difference? What is it happening out here? Or otherwise, if you have two-wheelers and four-wheelers and you get the petrol filled in your four-wheelers and two-wheelers, have you ever wondered where did this petrol come from? You'd say, ma'am, we know it comes from Middle East somewhere, there's a lot of hubbub around, but how does it come to India? And from India, wherever it is, how does it reach to the pump station or the petrol gas station where we buy the petrol from? Now, here is a complete process. If India purchases petrol, diesel or any kind of gas and they supply it to various wholesalers or retailers or the dealers rather, and these dealers supply it to the other people, the gas station owners, the things get transported from one place to another. So transportation happens. Where it is initially kept as or stored, there is a warehouse there. Then we go, we buy, that is okay. We pay them money, the gas station owners, or the gas station owners pay the money to the wholesalers or retailers or the dealers. Then again they need some kind of banking services. Along with that, there is always a very huge risk of transportation from one place to another. Anything can happen. There can be pilferage, there can be spoilage, and there can be an accident. So to cover those risks, insurance is there. And of course, if you realize, many times petrol stations or the pump stations, they advertise about what? You get cheaper petrol or diesel, 1 rupee cheap or 2 rupee cheap. They advertise about it, 1 rupee less or 2 rupees less. Or they give you some kind of extra benefits. They give you some kind of cards to get the petrol filled. There's a kind of concession given when you get it filled through a credit card, or they give you a membership card. All this is what? Advertising, providing extra services. Sometimes what they do is they provide cleaning services to you, and they offer these kind of, they advertise about their own product, and there are pump stations which advertise about the quality of the product also. So what is it happening? These are the business services which are happening. First, let's break business and services and then understand how it gets related. Now what is business? Business is related to purchase, production and sale of goods and services with a view of earning profit. What are we going to highlight out here? Purchase, sale, okay, agreed, goods and services with a view of earning profit. So whenever we want to earn profit, we are talking about nothing else but we are talking about business. Okay. Second, services may include facilities offered to consumers. Facilities offered to consumers. These both definitions are from your chapter 1 where these have been clearly given. Right. Now, purchase, production. They talk about purchase, buying, production, making yourself, sale, sell, goods, 1, services, 2nd, and services when we talk here may include facilities offered to consumers. Now, when we talk about the services in our chapter 1, we relate it to what? We relate it to auxiliaries to trade. We say this is the tertiary industry, service industry, aid to trade. Right, exactly. Then what exactly do we mean by services? What was the purpose of giving an example of purchasing an ice cream and eating an ice cream and the ice cream parlor? When you purchase an ice cream, you're purchasing a good. When you eat an ice cream in a ice cream parlor or in a restaurant, you sit there, you avail the services, you pay for that ice cream, you pay when you buy it also, but you have to consume it there and then you come back home. There's a difference. Now, the first thing, when you buy the ice cream is a good for you, but when you avail the services, those are services. Why? Because that's the experience which you get of eating the ice cream in that particular ice cream parlor. So, like for example, if you go to a ice cream store, you eat an ice cream, you meet few friends, that's an experience. You won't meet them at home. But when you get the ice cream at home, you'll sit down with your parents, eat, or maybe nobody's at home, you'll eat it all alone. No, that's a different experience. But you purchased the good and got it at home. Now, what are services? Services are intangible. And what are goods? Goods are tangible. Tangible, which can be touched. Intangible, which cannot be touched. Okay, so when you talk about tangibility and intangibility, first thing comes into mind is with services are, these are separate, identifiable, essentially intangible activities. So we talk about the intangibility part that provides satisfaction of wants and are not necessarily linked to the sale of a product or another service. They are not linked to sale of a product. That experience which you have when you travel from one place to another, you purchase a ticket. Ticket is a good. But that traveling in the train or that traveling in the bus or that traveling in the plane is an experience which you gain. So that is the services provided by that particular service provider, right? So services, when we talk about, these are intangible in nature, and when we talk about the goods, these are tangible in nature. What is a good? Now, good is a physical product capable of being delivered. Now, it is easily delivered, capable of being delivered to a purchaser and involves transfer of ownership from seller to consumer. So, one who is selling the good, when it goes to the consumer, the ownership gets transferred. Now, suppose you purchase an ice cream from a shopkeeper. He was the owner, he is the seller, he is the owner. When you buy, you become the owner. That's with goods. But when you travel in the train, you don't become the owner of the train. You just get the experience of it. Even if you purchase a ticket, you don't become the owner of the train, right? You just experience it. So that experience part is services, whereas that buying of the ticket part is the goods. Also, if you are buying the ticket, that doesn't mean you own the train. So let's be very clear about it. Goods and services. Now, it refers to commodities or items of all types except services. So, anything when you talk about commodities or any items which are not services, these are known as nothing else but goods. Next we come to is the types of services and types of goods. Let's discuss first types of services. Like I told you, the first type of service is business services. We've already done this in chapter 1. Auxiliaries to trade, aid to trade, tertiary, all these are business services. So, business services are those services which actually encourage business activities. And in short form, I call them as TIBWA. If you remember, TIBWA is what? If you've seen my first video, you'll remember transportation, insurance, banking, warehousing, advertising. These are the 5 things which TIBWA includes. Next is social service. Social service, you do it voluntarily. That's out of your goodness you do it. To create a goodwill you do it. So social services for the benefit of the society. Like you provide free education or you provide some kind of a job to disabled people. So when NGOs provide their services, what are they? When NGOs provide their services, their goal is what? Nothing else but the social goal. Then we talk about the personal services. So when you talk about the NGOs providing their services, these are known as social services. The third type is personal services. Differs with customer to customer, inconsistent in nature. These personal services are very personalized in nature. Like for example, you want to go to a 5-star hotel, why, or restaurant or whatever, why? Because your pocket allows. Personal services. You want to travel to Thailand, Bangkok, or maybe China, not at all China anymore, am I right? So you want to travel to London, Germany, Italy, your pocket allows. That's your personalized services given to you. So recreation, tourism, travel, these are all included in the personalized services. Differs from customers' taste and preferences, and these are not the same in nature, they are inconsistent in nature, so that's why they are known as personal services. I'll give an example out here: travel and tourism. Alright, fine. When we talk about the goods are of two types: capital goods and consumer goods. Capital goods are those which are used for further production. Machinery, equipment, etc. are included in capital goods. When we talk about consumer goods, they are consumed by the consumer, and these are daily consumable items like your soap or toiletries or whatever you talk about. So when we talk about the goods, these are of two types: consumer and capital goods. That's the basic introduction to goods, services and business services. So now why we are doing business services at present? First chapter we got introduction, what are the types of business services. Second chapter we got introduction about the forms of business organization. Third chapter we got to know that what are the public sector enterprises. Initially it was private sector. Now how do these sectors, how does the economy use this business services is what we are going to study about in this chapter.